Welcome back, my dear students, to the another episode of Extra Features for E-commerce. In this particular lecture, we're going to be understanding about the currency switcher. So let's suppose that if your e-commerce website contains multiple currencies and you accept those particular currencies on your particular e-commerce website, so that if a user is from a different country, like if he is from United Kingdom and he wants to pay in like pounds, then he can go ahead and he can take a look at the pricing based on his specific country. So how can you go ahead and how can you integrate that particular functionality? We're going to be going ahead and we're going to be taking a look at that. First of all, what you need to do is to go into the dashboard, and then you have to look for the currency switcher plugin, and we're going to be installing that. So what you need to do is to go into the plugins, and then you have to hit add new. Now once you are in here, now what you need to do is to search for currency switcher, and now you have to hit enter, and it's going to search for all the plugins that contains that. Now we've got this plugin that says currency switcher for WooCommerce. We're going to be going ahead and we're going to be installing this, and we're going to be hitting install. And now we will hit activate to activate this particular plugin. So once this plugin gets activated, now what you need to do is to go into your WooCommerce, and now you have to go into your settings, and you should see your currency settings right over there. Right here, you can see that we have got this currency switcher. What you can do is that you can click on it, and now here it says enable this plugin. So this plugin is enabled. And now here are all the like functionalities that we have over here, and these are quite self-explanatory, so you can go ahead and you can read them right here. There's also a description right there, so you can read them like what it is. Now what we need to do is to go into the currencies so that we can decide like which currencies we want to integrate with our particular website. Now here is the total additional currencies, like how many currencies you want to add. So like here, you can see that here it says total additional currencies are actually 2. That means that you can only add 2 currencies. If you want to add multiple currencies, then you need to basically buy a pro version of this plugin. You can click on it and then you can buy it. It costs 39 bucks for a single website, and you can just add that. So if you want to use more than that. Now here we have got this additional currency 1 and additional currency 2. So let's suppose that this additional currency, we're going to be taking a look at like United Kingdom. That's actually GBP. All right. So we're going to get that. And the other currency that we want to integrate is actually the euro. So we're going to be adding that euro as well. Now, once you are done with that, now what you can do is that you can go ahead and you can click on Save Changes. And now we have got this USD, GBP, and we've got the euro. Now what you need to do is to go on to the exchange rates, and now you have to just enter the rates. So here it says enter rates manually. And what you can do is that you can enter the rates manually. So let's suppose that you want to update the rates automatically, like every hour, twice daily. So you can just do that, and then you can go ahead and you can hit the Save Changes. Now once you are done with that, now you can see that here we are. And now what you can do is that you can go ahead and you can click on update all exchange rates now, and you can hit OK. And now you will see that these will be updated. So right here, you can see that all these rates are updated. Now $1 is equals to 0.723, and $1 is equals to 0.84 euro. So you can see that these are updated. Similarly, you can update them based on the European Central Bank, and that is actually recommended. You can go ahead and you can take a look at any other that we have over here, and you can just like exchange them based on this. Now, since this is recommended, we're going to be doing that. Now, there is also one more thing, and that is the offset. So that means that for this particular currency, like let's suppose that you want to increase a percentage of your offset, you can increase that, and you can increase it on the euro currency as well. Now, once you are done with that, now what you need to do is to go ahead and just go into the currencies. Just go into the general right here. And now we actually need to add this currency switcher onto our website. So what you can do is that you can go ahead and you can use this particular short code anywhere, even in your sidebar, even in your header, or even in your footer, and you can add that particular switcher onto your particular website so that basically the person can switch the currency. Now for this particular tutorial purposes, we're going to be adding the switcher right here. So what we will do is that we will click on customize over here. Now once you are in the customizer, now we will go up to the header builder and now we will add something. So what we will do is that we will click on it, and now what we will do is that you can go ahead and you can either select HTML2 or you can either select it to be a widget, and this widget is right here. Now what you can do is that you can click on this widget and you can click on this plus icon over here and you can start searching for currency. And we have got this WooCommerce currency switcher that is now added over here. And now you should see it right here. We've got the US dollars, the pound sterling, and we have also got the euro. Now, once you're done with that, now you can go ahead and you can click on publish, and now your currency switcher is actually added. Similarly, instead of the drop down, you can also use a radio list over here so that there should be a radio list and the person can select all that from here instead of a drop down. So if you just select it to be radio list, the page will be refreshed and then there will be options for you to do that. So the page is not refreshed. Yes, now the page is refreshed. It will take some time and then the page will be refreshed and you can see that this is how it's looking. But since I like the drop down way, I'm going to be switching back to the drop down and I'm going to be hitting the publish over here so that the drop down should be here. Now let's just go ahead and let's move back to our shop page and let's see how is it working. So let's just go into your shop page and let's take a look at that. Now here you can see that we've got the US dollar and that is selected. Now if you go ahead and we change this to pound sterling, this will be automatically changed to pound sterling and this is showing the prices based on the pound sterling. Now there are a lot of extra themes, just like plugin settings that you can go ahead and you can take a look at that. Like based on the user location, the currency will be automatically updated and these type of functionalities that you can go ahead and you can take a look at that. Similarly, even if now we go into the view cart right here, you can see that we are on the cart page. You can just go ahead and you can click proceed to checkout. And now we are in the checkout page and you can see that this is right here. Now we can just pay using this currency right here. Now I would recommend you to go ahead and go into the settings page, take a look at every settings, and if you find any of the problem, you can take a look at the documentation of this particular plugin by going into the plugin page and read that. Similarly, instead of just showing this pound sterling, what you can do is that you can also show it based on the currency symbol. So what you can do is that instead of currency name, going into the general and then coming up here, and instead of showing the currency name, you can change it to be currency symbol. You can copy this, come up here and paste it. And now if you will come up here and you will hit the save changes, and now if you just come up here and you refresh this, instead of this, there will be the currency icons or the symbols over here, and now you can just choose your currency based on that. So this is a cool way to do that as well. And not only that, there are also like so many things, like we have also got the currency code as well. So you can just come up here, you can paste this currency code, and then you can add like a colon, and then you can give a space. And now you can go ahead and you can hit the save changes. And now if you will come up here and you will refresh this, you will see that besides that, there will be the currency code as well. And right here, you can see that now we've got this currency code, the USD, GBP, and Euro. So you can go ahead and you can do it like that as well. Now, I would highly recommend you to go and read these things so that you can understand it much better. One more thing, once again, if you want to use multiple currencies, I would recommend you to go ahead and buy this particular plugin if you want to use more than 3 currencies on your particular website. That was all for right now. Stay tuned, guys, and bye-bye.